Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to fix the Elementor 500 internal server error. This frustrating error can completely halt your website editing work, but fortunately, there's a straightforward solution that involves clearing your plugin conflicts and regenerating Elementor's files. Let's walk through this step by step. First, you'll need to log into your WordPress admin dashboard. This is where all the behind-the-scenes management of your website happens, so make sure you have your login credentials ready. Once you're logged in, you'll have access to all the tools necessary to resolve this error. Now head over to the left sidebar and navigate to Plugins, then click on Installed Plugins. This section displays all the plugins currently active on your WordPress site. What we're about to do is temporarily deactivate all plugins except Elementor itself. This helps us identify whether another plugin is causing a conflict that's triggering the 500 error. Here's what you need to do next. Look for the checkbox located right beside the word plugin at the top of the plugin list. Click this checkbox to select all your installed plugins at once. However, and this is important, you need to manually uncheck Elementor so it remains active. We're keeping Elementor running because we need it active to access its settings in the next steps. Once you've selected all plugins except Elementor, look for the Bulk Actions drop-down menu at the top, select Deactivate, and then click Apply. This will deactivate all those plugins in one go, helping us isolate any conflicts. With the plugins deactivated, it's time to clear Elementor's cached files. Go back to your WordPress dashboard and locate Elementor in the left sidebar. Click on it, then navigate to Tools and select the General tab. Here you'll find an option that says Clear Files and Data. Click on this option. What this does is remove all the temporary files and cached data that Elementor has stored, which can sometimes become corrupted and cause the 500 error. If you're using Elementor Pro, there's an additional step you should take. In that same General tab under Tools, you'll see an option labeled Regenerate Files. Click on this as well. This tells Elementor to rebuild all its CSS and JavaScript files from scratch, ensuring everything is fresh and error-free. Finally, don't forget to click Save Changes to apply everything you've just configured. This confirms all your actions and allows Elementor to process the changes properly. Give it a moment to complete, as regenerating files can take a few seconds. And there you have it. You've successfully resolved the Elementor 500 internal server error by eliminating plugin conflicts and refreshing Elementor's core files. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.